How's my Lily? Ready to go for a ride? Well, if you're going to catch this on the replay, boy, do I thank you for that. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share to the channel. I am David, if you don't know me. My dog Lily and I are taking a stroll at the park. She has a crippled leg, and my health isn't so good. I'm on a mobility scooter, so I thought we'd just combine the two and see how it works. But we appreciate you liking, subscribing, and sharing. Oop. And we're not going to get too excited about things for a little bit. We're going to kind of just take it easy and see how well this works today. We'll show you around the area while we're doing this. How's Lily doing? Would definitely be good with a better mobility scooter, but sometimes we got to make do with what we got, right? So I appreciate the thumbs up, whoever that is. Please feel free to give us a chat and say hi. I thought I'd let you guys look at the trail system here at this little park. It's a nice little city park. But me and my Lily, my dog Lily, and I'll show her off a little bit here when people start getting in here. Dennis is in the house. Speed up. Speed up to go where, Dennis? You guys like golf? Here's the golfers. We got a golf range right there. So that's the golf range. It's a pretty busy little golf range, to be honest. So Dennis, how are you? Me and my dog Lily. Probably. So I got Lily in her dog stroller, right? And her baby stroller Lorelei bought. And she's happy there. And we're just gonna stroll around this damn park. Put it on 2 wheels. I wish I could, man. You know, I need a better one of these damn things. This one's about seeing his age. You okay, Lily? Look forward. Pay attention where you're going, Lily. So I'm actually just taking my left hand and I'm holding her stroller thing with my left hand, literally, kind of like a shopping cart, and just kind of pushing her around, holding on to her as I go through the park here. I'm not for sure how well this is going to do. We're going to crash into each other. Shameen is in the house. Hello to you. Thank you again, Dennis, for being a member, supporting our channel. Kanisha's in the house. Kanisha all the way from New York. How are you? We're good. You guys want to see the park, the nature? Let me know if you want to see something here. Let me push that down. That's a big berm. We got a bunch of golfers over here. See, they're golfing. A lot of kids. This is a really good golf area for the little kids. I've seen a lot of parents bring their kids here to teach them golf. So I think that's pretty cool. But we'll get around this curve here. And but yeah, I wish I had a better mobility scooter, guys. I really do, one that's designed for outdoor activities. So, but I'll show you Lily and my dog here in a little bit, or a few minutes. There's not anybody out here, so you know, I'm thinking I might pull over and kind of let Lily have a run of the place for a few minutes. So I'm doing good, man. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try to let Lily, oh, there's a dog over there, never mind. So there's a dog over there, well, that blows that. So I am doing good. You know, we are. It's here's where we're at. We're at a little park area. So let me get you guys a better view. And you can see here, what I did is I just came off the trail. I was gonna let Lily, my dog, run free for a couple of minutes here in the dirt over by the water. But since there's another dog here, I'm not gonna do that. I thank you all for the thumbs up, by the way. Appreciate that. Remember, you can always super chat us, become a member, all of that good stuff. Hang out with us. Got any suggestions, let me know that you guys might like a pretty view. Show you part of America. Dan's in the house. Hoy, good to see you, Dan. How are you? What part of the world are you from? Got 21 watching. You people just say hi. Don't be shy. Give us some thumbs up. And I'll try to take, if I had a better outdoor scooter, I could take you off-roading a little bit more. But I got to be really careful or we're going to get stuck and die. So, and I know you don't want me to do that. So, show you my beautiful face. It's a beautiful evening here. It is a tiny bit, I mean, it's in the low 70s, so it's a little cool. But it's a beautiful, you're from the Netherlands, outstanding. The Netherlands is definitely somewhere we want to visit. All right. So I'm gonna, Lily, you wanna run around? Here. I'm gonna try to let my Lily dog out. So give me a second, I'm gonna let you look at the pond. I don't see anybody else around us. And Lily won't go too far because she has a crippled leg. You want to get out? Ready? You good? All right, everybody. So here I am. Here's Lily. You okay, Lily? Lily's really shy. She won't leave me. We're gonna see, here's my mobility scooter and my baby cart for the dog. So Lily's hanging out in that. But Lily, since our other dog Daisy died, has become really shy and kind of introverted. But here's where we're at. I'm gonna take you around the whole park. We got some soccer courts over there. Some pavilions, playgrounds. There's a water park here. See, here's Lily. She's just not gonna go very far. She has her crippled leg, but you know, come on. You ready to get back in? All right. When Daisy was alive, Lily was much more adventurous. But here, I'm gonna have to put you guys on the cart, so hang on. Let me get you guys back in place. I can get Lily back into place. Wanna get in? Good girl. That's my good girl. Oh my God, I know, you're so fat. But you're on a diet and you're doing good on your diet. All right. Sorry, guys. We are in the state of Arkansas, is where we're at now, which is in the middle of the United States. I do got some extra water I brought for Lily to drink. She's kind of picky about her water, but I got her some extra water. Casey Free in the house. Hello, man. Good to see you. Thank you for coming back. We love the Netherlands. We love Crazy Free, Dennis, all of you wonderful people. So thank you for being here. I'm going to try to get us out of the dirt. You just saw our contraption, right? So I'm going to try to turn around here. This scooter I'm in, which I need another one, but the problem is I can't afford to buy another mobility scooter. But sorry guys, sorry. But let me get the camera set up and I'm going to show you guys nature versus seeing me. All right? And if you have any questions, let me know. Missy's channel, another great YouTube channel in the house, thank you. Yeah, Dan, I think it's Danielle, right? So thank you from the Netherlands. Crazy Free, good to see you back. I know our good friend Dennis is in the house, Missy's in the house. If you guys don't know Missy, they got a great YouTube channel. So I'll just kind of meander around. So this little area has kind of two little man-made ponds. They're probably not more than 6 feet deep at the most, but they do stock them. This one over here is a little prettier than this one, but they are basically more drainage ponds or retention ponds. And this is, we're in the state of Arkansas, which is in the center part of the United States, if you don't know that. So we're kind of close to the state of Texas is where we're at. There you go. If you guys want to see something, just let me know. Crazy Free says, I can only hang out for about 10 minutes because I'm going to be sleeping. That's all right. So you can see as we go around here, a little pond. There's the sun, so that's out west, right? My truck is way over there. There's a neighborhood way over there. But they're nice little ponds to look at. I mean, if it was in your backyard, it'd be really nice. You're right next door? Yeah, we're in Arkansas, so we're not far from Texas. A lot of people don't know where Arkansas is. I always reference Texas, even though, Dallas is 5 hours from us. But, and Oklahoma technically is right next door to us. But Missy, you know how it is. If I say, most people knows about Texas, the state of Texas. So, and they got a nice little pavilion here, and you can rent spaces here really cheap and have birthday parties and cookouts during the summer. You can do all of that. They do a really good job in this city of keeping the place clean. I don't know if you guys probably can't see it due to the camera or due to the sun, but our leaves are starting to turn colors. Fall is upon us. Oh, look over on this side, which is the east side of the trail, is where they play soccer. So it's a soccer field, if you're into soccer. So I'm just kind of towing my dog Lily around with me in her baby stroller, that Lorelei. Yeah, Arkansas is a side door neighbor. I know, Missy, right? We're neighbors. We go to Texas quite a bit. We go to Oklahoma a lot. We go to Tulsa and shop and different places and do different things. And we love to travel. We don't get to do it as much. We miss going on. We haven't been on a cruise in a while. We really miss going on cruises. I got a brother that lives in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And I think later this year, we're heading back to Texas. I think we're going to go to Dallas. I know for sure. Oh, so you've been in, been in Tulsa quite a bit. Lake Eufaula, I know it well. So are you over in Oklahoma then? Yeah. But yeah, Eufaula, I've been there. I fished it one time with some friends, went over for kind of like a vacation thing to hang out. And you can see this is just kind of the big drainage ditch that feeds those two ponds. So they've kind of designed this whole park to help with flooding and control, but it's a really nice area. That's right, it's a nice lake, Missy. We're over in northwest Arkansas. Have you ever heard of Bentonville, Arkansas? That's where we're at. We're up in Bentonville, Arkansas, the home of Walmart and all that. Oh, there's a big hawk over there. I know you can't see it, but right about that level, there's a big hawk. Whoops. I lost my Lily. Here, you guys want to see my Lily? Let me back up. So there's Lily in her baby cart that Lorelei bought. That's my Lily. Our dog Daisy died, you know, and man, I'm really sad about that. I'd really like to find another one, but their dogs are so expensive these days. But that's Lily. She's having a good time. She really is. She likes to be outdoors. But she has a crippled front leg. You ready? Yeah? You a good dog? She has a crippled front leg. And she can't walk very well, so we bought this. Oh, sorry, that wasn't a hawk. God, I'm blind. It was actually an airplane. I don't know if you can see the airplane. Probably not, but that's an airplane. Don't ask me to identify birds. Yeah, I'm still really upset about my dog. Daisy was my dog. Lily is kind of Lorelei's, but really still miss my dog. I want to get another. What I want is a long hair female wiener dog, Dachshund. That's what we have. We have a short hair female, and Daisy was a long hair, and I'd really like to have another long hair. Their temperament is different than a short hair wiener dog, believe it or not. And I've been devastated, to be honest, not to sound like a big pussy, but I've been devastated ever since my dog died. You know, it's really screwed with me losing my doggie. But you okay, Lily? You okay? You good? All right. Just making sure you can see. All right. Lily can see. Cute dog. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate the sympathy for our doggies. But yeah, Lily, the one with me, the red dog, she got run over by a car a couple of years ago. And luckily, only her foot became permanently damaged. But she did take a beating in the car accident. But her and Daisy, my other dog, grew up together. And so I know that my dog Lily has been depressed because her mama dog, who's not here anymore. So, all right. Get my hat on right so I look good, everybody. Yeah, we go to Oklahoma quite a bit, believe it or not. We go to Tulsa a lot shopping. My wife likes to go to the Dillard's outlet store, some of the other outlet malls. I've been to different parts of Oklahoma, and we've gone down to Durant to the Filipino concert. You remember a couple of years ago, what is the Filipino star's name? The cross-dresser guy, girl, the comedian. That's really funny. I don't remember the queen or king, queen something, I don't know. But Pat's in the house, maybe Pat knows. The Filipino, she's on TV a lot in the Philippines, but she did a tour in America. And she was down at the casino in Durant, Oklahoma, gosh, maybe last year sometime. And us and some other Filipinos from here, but we went down with some friends down in Durant, Oklahoma, and hung out and did the concert. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time. Pat's in the house. Good to see you, Pat. Thank you for being here. Good niche. Good night. Need to sleep. All right, crazy. Thank you for being here. What was her name? Queen. She's the blonde-headed girl. I don't really know if she's a girl or a guy. I think she's a guy. Really funny comedian. Queen. I just can't think of her name. We went to the concert. Had a great time. It was pretty entertaining. I mean, granted, I made a video of it too, but granted, I didn't understand a lot of the concert because, but there was quite a few Americans there, but mostly Filipino. It was a full concert down in Durant, Oklahoma. So Durant is 4 hours from us. Tulsa is 2 hours from us. Yeah, I know you have. If you saw her, you would know her. Pat saying hello to Dennis. Dennis is in the house, hanging out with us. All right, you guys saw my beautiful face. Let me show you some more of the neighborhood. So we're still at the park, and it's surrounded by some pretty busy roads, believe it or not, and some neighborhoods. But it is starting to be fall here, so the leaves are starting to turn. In a couple weeks, Lorelai and I are going to take a road trip through the Ozarks, maybe up to Branson or up to Eureka Springs or down to the Buffalo River, and we'll do some more sightseeing with the trees and stuff. But I decided today to try to figure out how to bring Lily with me, because she gets sad being left alone at home, right, when I come do live streams outdoors. So I thought if I could figure out how to take her with me. Now I'm gonna have to find a better system, guys. Let me tell you, this arm is gonna get really tired of dragging Lily's her baby stroller around. So this arm is going to get, woohoo. So, but that's all right. We'll just keep going and do it. But we appreciate all the thumbs up, all the stuff. Remember, we are trying to do our Rice for Life program. If anybody wants to donate to help us buy rice for the Philippines for the new year, just go to our PayPal account and you can drop it in our PayPal account. But oh, it's a gorgeous day. They've done a good job on this park, believe it or not. They keep it well maintained. Nice trees, good ample parking. I'll show you some features once we get out of the sun. If I turn towards, because there's a big playground area right over here. And right now we're on the trail kind of going to the outside. If you say a chat, just give me a second to get caught up on the chat, because the sun's kind of in my eyes and I'm not able to read the chat sometimes quite as easily. So you're gonna have to give me a couple minutes to get around to the other. See, the sun's in my eyes, right? Because the sun's in your eyes. But we're gonna go up over here a little bit. They planted, there's the American flag. Woo-hoo, go America. I'll turn here and show you the kids' playground area. They do got a basketball court, as you can see right there. That guy is playing basketball. Different hoops. Some houses right across the street from me. All right, let's turn into this way. All right. Shameen, Lice, thank you. Hello, Missy's channel. So this, I don't know if you guys can see. I don't want to go over there and photograph children necessarily, but they got a big pavilion there, and then a kids park. But we're going to go down that way. We're just going to try to avoid the kids. All right. And there's a playground and stuff like that. So let's scroll down here, but we'll just kind of look at things. So Pat, you released your video. It was good. Did you ever get YouTube to come back and tell you could go live? Shameen says, yes, channel. So you can tell we got some different swings and playgrounds. And I don't, my camera's not right. Let me get adjusted for you guys. So if you guys can see this thing with the green bucket over here, this is actually a water park. During the summer, it's a free water park. So people can bring their kids, a splash park. Let me say it that way. Gus, hey Gus, good evening, friend. How are you, man? How are you? How's the dating world going? Any luck? Gus, good to see you, my friend. So that's a splash park. During the summer, you can come up here for free, bring the kids, and hang out. Is what you can do. And this building up here is kind of like the restrooms and facility like that. As you can see, they got a nice big parking lot. Yes. My arm is going to be very tired. Pat saying hello, Brother Gus. That's right. Hello to all of you wonderful people. I'm going to take you to some other parks. I'm just trying to figure out how to live stream from the parks with my dog. It says Lorelai can't go with me. My pin. Shameen, what are you trying to say? My pin. P-I-N, pin. So I'll show you the little, give you a better look at the splash park, all right? Oh, I think I actually am at the wrong park. This is the Wardnell Park. I thought this was Burpee's Park. I guess nobody gives a crap, right? But that's a splash park. That's free. A nice little place right there in the shade that parents can hang out and do their thing. Hello, Shameen. Shameen, yes. You need to check it out. All right. You put a pin in it. I'm not for sure. All right. I wanted to show you this building a little bit more before we go this way. Come on, Lily. Poor Lily's like, what in the hell's going on? Back into the sun, folks. Shameen, I'm not quite for sure what you're trying to say about pin, P-I-N. You talking about like putting a pin in the map, like a location? Or like a pin number? Or what are you quite trying to say? So I think what we're gonna do, that's the long way around. All right, we're gonna do that. I need to get back out of the sun. This sidewalk here is gonna be a little small, but I'm gonna see if Lily, oh, does it go all the way around, Lily? Oh, here are the restrooms. So we do have some restrooms here. So that's good. See, there's the ponds. Remember the ponds I was showing you earlier? That's another look at the ponds. And this place will get really busy. Gus says, I think he wants you to pin his channel. Well, I can't do that. I'm sorry, Shameen, I can't pin anybody's channel because I'm actually on my phone. And I actually don't know how to do that, if you could even do it on this phone. But Shameen, if you're saying that you have a channel, or is that what you're saying, that you have a YouTube channel and you want everybody to go to it? Just tell everybody to come visit you, all right? But I can't pin anything, so, all right, we're gonna go down that other way. You ready, Lily? There we go. Oh, thank you. She's has a crippled leg, so we baby her. She's a drama queen, aren't you, Lily? What?
So sweet.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Uh-oh, Lily, we got to find a way to get out of here. I know, you're being nosy, right? All right, so check out my videos, Pat says. I like and subscribe to Pat's channel, Pat's Philippine Dreams, yes. Pat's, thank you for recommending people subscribe to everybody. Let's go back over here to this trail system. We're gonna give these people a chance to kind of get out of the way, and then we will, some people walking across here. Let me let them get by, and we're gonna go back down this way. So this park is a little bitty park, but it can get extremely busy time to time. I mean, really busy. And it's about that time of the evening after school's over. People like to come here and walk and bicycle, bringing their doggies. Try to let these people get ahead of us a little bit. So yeah, subscribe to everybody. If you have a YouTube channel, just say, hey, I have a channel. Remember, if you're blue, you can drop the link to your channel anytime you want. But if you're not blue, just let me know if you have a YouTube channel. Let everybody in the chat know. So you guys got to chit-chat with each other and say hi. All right, so coming up down this trail, here's what's going to be funny. Here's what's going to be funny. Coming up down this trail, there's a lady with a baby carriage. I bet you $10,000 she has a baby in her carriage. I have a dog in my baby carriage. But I'm thinking about just letting her come by and pass. And because I don't want to disturb her baby. But there's a lady coming towards me with the baby carriage. And I got a baby carriage. Mine has a dog in it, but I bet you hers has a baby in it. What do you guys think? Which is really funny. I'll tell you a quick story. When we were in Alabama fishing earlier this year, oh, where's she going? Oh, she's going a different way. Never mind, come on. When we were in Alabama fishing earlier this year, we had this baby stroller for Daisy and Lily. Daisy died. Sorry, Daisy was dead by then. So we had Lily in it, and we were fishing at a like a seawall park, outside park seawall. And Lily was in the carriage, and we had some people, and the carriage was sitting by itself. Lorelai and I was about 10 or 15 feet away from the dog, fishing, while Lily just kind of laid there and looked around, And two old women, they were two Karens, I knew they were Karens. They walked up, right up to Lorelai, and said, oh, do you have a baby out here? And about that time, Lily jumped up and barked at them. They're like, oh, so it's kind of funny. They thought we had some baby out at this outdoor fishing park, left the baby alone 10, 15, 20 feet from us. They thought we had some baby there, and they were going to be Karens and yell at us. But my dog Lily jumped up and said, hey, kiss my ass. You okay, Lily? All right. I think Lily's having a good time. I think she's having the time of her life. So it was funny because you could tell their attitude right away. They wanted to get involved in our business about raising a child out fishing. It turned out to be, and Lily didn't like them. Lily jumped up as soon as they kind of turned and walked towards the stroller. Man, Lily come unglued. She's like, you go fuck yourself. But here's the pond again. The double ponds is what they are. A lot of people fish here. They do stock it with catfish. Another little picnic area that you guys can come and just cook out at and hang out at. They don't want you feeding the geese. No swimming in the ponds. And fishing is catch and release, which is good. Because trust me, what I'll tell you guys, if you're into fishing, you don't want to eat fish out of ponds like this. Ponds that are fairly stagnant and dirty, the fish aren't going to taste good, unless you like that. But it has a lot of perch in it and a lot of catfish, and I fished it myself and had a lot of fun. But it has a lot of turtles too, but we throw it all back. But they've done a really good job, I think, with kind of the management system of the park, because they've used a lot of native stones for flood control and all of that good stuff, and made these big ponds to hold the water. They got another really big pavilion right over here, and you guys can see that. See that? I've seen a lot of dance groups there, like school dance groups, or maybe for instance, maybe a group Filipinas that are going to be practicing one of their dances might come here and dance. I've seen a lot of Hispanic groups dancing there, practicing their dances for like and I'm not an expert in the Spanish culture, so, but like for the Cantonilla, I think it's called, you know, the dance when they become teenagers or adults or something. So we've seen a lot of dances there, and sometimes they even have concerts out here, small ones. Maybe the weather's good next week. I'm going to try to take you to another park. I bet, yeah, Lily's enjoying it. She's just sitting there taking everything in, smelling, having a good time. She is indeed. I'm enjoying it. It's a beautiful night. Gives me a reason to chat with all of you guys while Lily enjoys her day. This building over here is the city's senior center. So we're in a little small city, but that's their senior center. So they allow old people to come there and hang out, I guess. I don't know what old people do. Does anybody know what old people do? But I know they come here and hang out. Maybe have meetings to talk about what old people do. I don't know what old people do. Maybe they talk about health care and things of that nature. I don't know. Somebody playing his music in his Toyota. There's my big old red truck. All right, let's keep going. There's the golfers again. Try to get you guys another good look at how busy this golf area is. I mean, this golfing is busy, busy, busy. I don't know. Let's see if I can pull up here and show you. So that's the driving range, practice greens. And I mean, it's one busy place. It's always busy. A lot of people bring their small children there and golf. So I think that's kind of cool. And I don't think it's very expensive, because this is a city park, and that's part of the city park. So let me show you where we're at. So that's just the two ponds, one over there, one here. They kind of connect through a drainage tunnel right there. Come on, Lily. People playing soccer over there. But Pat, this is, something good to do. You may, live streams like this doesn't go crazy sometimes. Sometimes you get a lot of people on live streams like this. Sometimes you don't. But it's good for watch hours. It's good to help you grow your channel and meet people. And now I'm early, so usually my crowd of people is either really early in the morning or later in the evening, but it's starting to get a little chilly here, about 7, 8 o'clock, so I wanted to come out earlier, take advantage of the nice weather versus, when it's cooler. Thomas says, hi, hello Thomas, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're doing well. Me and my dog Lily's taking a journey around the community park. So Thomas, good to see you. But yes, so you got a lot of cool places, Pat, that you can do the similar thing. It doesn't. I tell people all the time, YouTube is really hard. You can make it even harder by trying to worry about videos and And I do that. I make videos. I made a short today. I hope you guys go watch that short I made today. It's a funny one, but it's a true one. So I really want you guys to go watch that short. And, but yeah, Pat made a good video the other day, but here you go. I mean, this is just simple. We'll kill a couple hours here, maybe. How long we been on? We've been on about an hour. And we'll just, hang out, entertain. I got Lily some water when she wants it. I got some Gatorade. Now, I don't get much exercise doing this, except for maybe my arm dragging Lily around with me. But Lily's having the time of the life. I mean, hi, Lily. Lily's like, this is good, man. I'm smelling and seeing, and I don't even gotta walk. I know what she's thinking. I do got some other videos I'm working on, but, oh, there's a bunch of people playing soccer. So somebody coming up behind us, we'll let them pass us. We got a bunch of people playing soccer. So it's used a lot for families, walkers, bicyclers, the golf community, obviously, the soccer communities here. You can cook out here, you can reserve the spaces. You can hang out under a tree and just relax. We're gonna go over this little bridge in a second, show you guys that. And maybe next week, if I get a nice day, I want to take you to a different park, a much bigger park. Pat, we're trying to get the adventure back into our channel. This is what I'm trying to do. I got to try to get us to become superstars on the internet. That way I can raise money to send rice to the Philippines. It's nice out here though, right? It's probably 72 degrees with the light breeze. We got to go over this bridge. Ready? Come on, Lily. Me and you can do it, Lily. Good job, Lily. Lily survived that. So it's a beautiful evening. A very slight breeze. Very nice. Hello, how are you guys?
Baby?
Yeah, she has a broken leg, so we drag her around. No, be nice. So, she's very protective. Oh, you be nice. So, come on, Lily. Where are we going now, Lily? Oh, we're gonna go this way, Lily. She is having fun outside now. The funny thing is, everybody wants to pet Lily. Everybody wanted to pet Daisy. But what I'll say, oh, that just goes right there. That doesn't do me any good. I wanted to pick up that other trail. Maybe I'll go through the parking lot. Yeah, everybody wants to pet Lily, which is funny, which I understand because, wiener dogs are cool dogs, right? So they want to pet them. But Lily is so protective of me, and Daisy was too, that I don't know, she just doesn't like people touching me or getting close to me. I mean, she really doesn't. Neither one of them did. Neither one of our dogs had any interest in letting people get close to us. So that's why we always put a harness on them and leash them so they can't attack anybody. But once they get to know you, they're okay with you. They really are. We have friends that have babysit them, and even my lawn mowing guy, Lily likes to bark at the lawnmower, but if he stops, she'll come up to him and let him pet her because he's seen him over the years so much. But the stranger is just not going to quite happen that way. Well, that's a good thing, right? Because that's what your dog is supposed to be. So, here, let's go back this way. And we'll take the long way around. We got plenty of battery. Our phone is still good. Our signal's good. Lily's good. I'm good. Starting to be more and more people at the park because it's getting later in the evening. You know, it's 6 o'clock. So, appreciate everybody giving us a thumbs up if you haven't done it. Ah, somebody's got a new Tahoe. Hello, how are you? Doing all right, Lily? We're going to go back this way and go around. Man, that little kid's on one of those spinning things. That would kill me. Man. What would it be like to be a kid again, right, guys? Yeah, a couple weeks in the Ozarks, weather is going to be different. Leaves are going to be changing really quick. Usually around Halloween, things are really, really crazy weather-wise. Have totally just shifted. Lorelai needs to work on the Halloween party we're going to be having this, the 25th. I am going to do a live stream. So now that live stream, everybody, you need to just bookmark it or hit the alert bell and the notification, because I'm going to do it vertical versus horizontal. I'm going to do it the opposite of this. And what that means is YouTube won't push it out as hard. When you do a live stream in this direction, YouTube pushes it out. When you do it, you know, in a horizontal direction, they don't push them out. So if you guys want to watch the Halloween party with all the girls and the costumes and the food, you're going to have to just make sure you remember it for Saturday the 25th at 5 p.m. is when the Halloween party is, and that's when we're going to live stream. So you just have to share that with everybody and let everybody know that's what's happening, because YouTube will not push out a live stream that's horizontal. And get around this curve. I see there's some chat, but I can't read it because of the sun. So let me see if I can get around this curve, get out of the sun. Hello, how are you? Good girl, Lily. You didn't even bark. I feel like oh, we'll take this other weird little way too. There's another little offshoot trail here that's kind of cool. Sometimes I come this way when I ride my e-bike. I come through this park when I ride my e-bike. Somebody's got a fire going, or they've already started their fireplace. I think it's a little early for a fireplace. Somebody's doing something somewhere. I can smell it. Let me get in the shade here. This trail I'm on is a little skinnier. I'll be making a third video back at my family's farm. My grandfather grew up fruits, but nice. And remember, Pat, you can always make shorts out of fruit and stuff. You know, you can simply just say, here, you know, look at our apple or our apple tree. You can do 30, 45 seconds on little things like that and have a lot of little shorts. Joe and Jenny's in the house. Everybody say hello to Joe. Joe, good to see you. I hope you're feeling well. It's a good looking park. I feel like I'm leaning over. I feel like I'm leaning this way, but I'm dragging Lily here. You guys haven't seen, here's what we're doing today. Let me back up. I'm on my mobility scooter. I crashed. So there's Lily. See Lily? She's in the baby carriage Lorelai bought. So her and I are taking a little outdoor trip is what we're doing. But I'm having to use my I'm using my left arm just to kind of drag the thing along with me, and my arm is starting to, so I feel like I'm starting to lean over. But I'll be all right. You good, Lily? Come on. Joe, what's going on in your world? How you been? This trail that I'm on right now is a little smaller. So Lily's baby stroller and my mobility scooter don't quite fit so well. We're having some problems. And of course that's facing west because the sun's out of the way, but we'll come around here. See, they got a really nice little garden section here. You know, so they've done some little things. This is, you know, there's another trail right there where they're walking. So this is just kind of like a little alcove that they've made, which I think is really nice. Yep, trying to survive. That's about all you can do, right? At least that's all Lorelai and I can do. Survive, survive, survive. Trying to get things done, trying to get the house cleaned up. There's another bridge we got to cross. All right, Lily. Lily doesn't mind. Lily's not doing any work today. Lily doesn't care how steep the ramps are because I'm dragging her. So, you know, she doesn't care. She's having a good time. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep moving. Moving and grooving. And now the trail's wider. Right? Beautiful evening out, great temperature. You know, they mowed the grass recently, so it's pretty nice. We used to have apple trees, peach trees, and had to be taken out a few years ago. Wow. But what I mean, Pat, is you literally can do little shorts for your channel about anything. It does, you know, like, look, there's a dead tree here. You know, I could spend a couple minutes talking about this tree and maybe why it died and just do a short, boom, 30, 45 seconds, load it up, and that's it. Set it up as a trailer, Dave. What's that, Joe? What do you mean set it up as a trailer? Oh, you mean the future live stream? The Halloween live stream that's, you know, is that what you mean, Joe? Yeah, I should do that. You're right. I forgot. I should go back on some of my videos and tag that as a trailer, right? Is that what you mean, Joe? Me and my dog, Lily. Oh, Joe, we're not even on the same page, are we? Well, I thought about that, and I don't know how to do it yet. Here's what's happening. I'll show you guys real quick. We don't got anybody around us. Let me show you. I'll show you a couple things I'm doing. All right? So part of the problem, guys, is, there's Lily, is this mobility scooter is way too low for me. I've talked to a welder who's supposed to be making me an extension post to lift the seat up, but he hasn't come through yet, right? And so there is a little place there, but what I was working on, I looked at this, was trying to tow this behind, but with those wheels, swivel wheels, I don't know. And of course, I don't have anything at the moment to set it up to tow behind it. That's why today I'm kind of testing this out. So I'm really kind of testing out what we're doing and seeing if I can't figure it out this. I tried to put it in front, that won't work. But yeah, if I can figure out how to tow it, I will. Now they do have some, everybody, And I wanted to buy one, right? We looked at these, and we have some that you can tow behind bicycles, designed for pets and kids. And you can tow them behind bicycles. And I looked at those, but we didn't have the money to buy one. And this one happened to be on like Temu for $20. So Lorelei bought this one. But yes, I've saw the ones that has like a trailer hitch that I could mount to the back of my scooter. And I wanted to do that, but they were a couple of $100. So, and I couldn't see spending a couple $100 on that yet. Especially knowing that, not knowing what I'm doing, because I got to get a different scooter. This one's just not cut it for the outdoors. And there's so many places I want to go outdoors, but this one I got to be really careful with. It's seen its better days. But I know which one I want. I want the Pride Baja scooter is what I want. And it can handle that, and it would have the power to tow and everything. And I think it even has kind of like a place. And then we can do that. So yeah, that's part of the process. Part of the process, the trial and error. But that truly is what I was thinking today with this. I wanted to try to see how this is going to work. And how Lily would do with me towing her or dragging her, you know what I mean? Because right now, all I'm doing is I literally, I have my hand on the cart. We're on the baby stroller, and I'm dragging it like a hook, Well, that's what I'm trying to do. And if anybody has any suggestions, let me know. Let me get the camera turned that way a little bit. There we go. But yeah, that was the plan. The good thing is, to be honest, the stroller's rolling really, really, really well. I'm shocked that it's, a $20 one from Temu or whatever it was. I know it was on discount because it's pink. So we got the cheapest one because it was pink. So the green ones and the blue ones were a lot more expensive. But yeah, I really wanted the one I could tow behind a scooter. But I just, I really got to get a better scooter. But man, oh, there's another wiener dog. That lady over there has a wiener dog. You guys can't see her. See her walking by that truck? You can't see her, but I can see she has a wiener dog. But my wiener dog's better. It would be. It'd be like hauling a fifth wheel trailer. That's right. And I can work on it. I really can. And I think after today, because when Lily's inside the cart, she's actually fastened in, and she's not a jumper anyway, but I really don't have to worry about her jumping out and running off because she's tied in, tethered into the cart. So here's that little dance area. Here's the pond. Overlooks the pond. So yeah, I just have to, the ones for a bicycle, they have not a fifth wheel hitch, but a traditional, more like a U-Haul hitch type thing, a big V hitch or a bar, and they swivel on a ball. But I've looked at them, and you can hook them up different ways. So the ones for bicycles would actually work. The ones that you can be towed by bicycle, they can be hooked up different ways. Let me show you the pond. Got some people right over there having a little snack. But, so, I'll show you. There's my Lily. that not the cutest dog you've ever seen in the world? Is that not the cutest dog in the world? Oh, I know. I'll come and get you. See, and I got a big cushion inside of it so that it's easy for her. What is it, Joe? Lay it on me. And this mobility, not the mobility, this baby scooter or stroller was actually big enough to have Daisy and Lily in it both. When we took them to Alabama, you know, we've taken them both in it before. So, go down this little ramp. Back over there is where the golf courses are. The soccer fields are way over there. You can definitely feel it starting to cool off with the sun going down. But I think Lily's having a good time. Lily's like, this is great, man. I get to smell, see things. I don't even got to walk to do it. So, hi, Lily. I think we'll make one more trip around and then maybe head out. Maybe we'll go this way. I don't know where the lady with the wiener dog went, but my wiener dog is better than your wiener dog. Now this pond may be 7 or 8 feet deep. But they're not even. There's somebody fishing over there now. We're going to make another loop. What we're going to do. That building in front of us is the part of the Parks and Recreation facility maintenance thing. That building in front of us is where the golfing office is. Yeah, see, that guy's fishing. He's not going to catch anything there. The water's only about 3 feet deep at the most, and there's nothing living there. It just has a bunch of weeds and grass, but there's nothing there. See, maybe, Joe. That building is the senior center where all the old people go to do whatever old people do. We're gonna take this little leg a little faster. Starting to get chilly out, so I'm gonna do this last loop, and then we're gonna head back to the truck. Yeah, you know, the problem is we all think our dog is prettier than everybody else's dog. But in my case, I know it is. So, woohoo. And this in front of us is just a neighborhood that parallels the park. Which is not bad. I mean, if you do your yard right, you could have this whole big view of a park as your backyard. That's really nice in my book. To live here, I would have it set up beautifully to where the backyard is the park and just be able to look out and enjoy it. Yeah, it's starting to get chilly. Pat says he's going to check out to see when he's eligible or when YouTube will let him go live. I know you got the numbers to go live. one of these, we're going to start doing, well, I don't know. We need to get back to doing a midnight live stream. We were doing those midnight live streams and had a lot of fun. But Lorelai got burned out when she gets off work and didn't want to do them anymore. So I'm hoping she'll get excited and want to do a few more of those. That maybe, we're going to go do, we're excited. I didn't tell you guys this. I'm excited. I'm going to go to a new Japanese restaurant here in our part of the country. It's top-rated Japanese restaurant. You know, it's so popular and so busy. It gets 5 stars. But also, you got to make a reservation to get there. You can't get in without a reservation. So we're really excited because you guys know how much we love Japanese food. So this weekend, we're going to go with Jovan and Michelle, our good Filipino couple friend. And we are going to eat sushi. We're going to eat Japanese food. It's a beautiful restaurant. Now, I'm not going to live stream it, but we're definitely going to be looking for pictures to put on Facebook to show you. Because we got, the other day, a couple weeks ago, for our wedding anniversary, that's where we originally went to go. But what happened was, I couldn't make a reservation. I didn't know I had to, for sure. But I couldn't get through to them, so we went over there anyway in hopes we could get in, and we were told absolutely not. But we did get to look inside the restaurant, and it was absolutely awesome inside. So we're very, very, very excited. I'm gonna have to get out of the way here in a minute to go to this Japanese restaurant. I'll pull over here, guys. Just give me a minute, and we'll let these people go by. So I'm in the grass. Your dog reminds me of a small dog. Yes, she's a short. Hello. Yeah, she's a short hair for sure. She's definitely, she's on a diet. She's on a diet. We got to get her back down to about 20 to 22 pounds. When we took her to the vet a few weeks ago, she weighed 25 pounds. So since her leg has been damaged and Daisy's not around, when Daisy was alive, her and Daisy spent a lot of time running around together and exercising. But with the bad foot and being depressed, because I know my dog is depressed. There's the wiener dog lady. See? Oh my God, it's a long hair. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful doggy. Let me turn the camera. Maybe you guys can see the beautiful doggy. Oh my goodness. Lily, there's a cousin from another mother. Your doggy's beautiful. Dog's pretty. Oh, she could be your cousin from another mother. There, see how she is? That lady wouldn't even speak to me, snobby ass bitch. I tried to tell her dog's pretty, and she just looks at me like, yeah, snobby ass bitch. Howdy Dave from Soul Linder, good to see ya. I miss my Daisy though, my long hair. Well, that's a bad owner, man. I try to be nice, and she just snobbed me, stupid bitch. Huh, Lily? My dog's prettier. She's just jealous, everybody. Lady's just jealous that my dog's prettier than her dog. Pat saying hello to your soul. Soul, how you been? See, here's the soccer people. The soccer teams that showed up. Let me get up here. A bunch of practicing or playing games. I don't know what they're doing. But they got their team jerseys on. And I think they got, those are practicing for sure, or maybe warming up. But they got boys and girls out here. These are probably, I don't know, junior high or 10th graders. I really don't know how big kids are these days because, It's been kind of weird, but it doesn't seem like kids are very big anymore. When I was growing up, we were big and muscular and strong and athletic. And I'm not saying they're not athletic, but now a 17-year-old kid looks like he's 13. So I don't really know how old kids are. I can't judge anymore. But it's really weird for me because, you know, we were 6 foot, 6'2", 300 pounds, 200 pounds. And now a 20-year-old looks like he's 15. So I don't know really what's going on with that. We got to go over here in the ditch, Lily. We'll go over here, Lily. So I don't really know how old they are. But, yeah, right? All right. Sometimes the wheels of Lily's stroller gets caught next to my car. Well, I think she's rude. I was trying to be nice. I got a winter dog, and I tried to say hi. Oh, your dog's pretty. And she looks at me like I'm effing crazy. Stupid bitch. You know? And what's really weird, I'll tell you this. In the wiener dog community, everybody's super friendly. When people see other wiener dogs, they all get excited and talk and, oh my God, your dog is so pretty. You know, we do it everywhere. When we take the dogs, we see other people with wiener dogs, they're just excited, but her, nah. Surprises you too? Yeah, just kind of weird, right? But I mean it, and because we all feel like we're part of a special community. So, we don't usually snob other wiener dog owners, stupid cow. I think she's just jealous of my dog's better than her dog. What's this bicycle kid doing in front of me? All right, moving out of the way. Starting to get a bunch of gnats out here. There we go. We're going to head back towards the truck. So, I think we got room this time. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Hi. See, those people are nice. Don't kick you in the nuts. Ooh, shit, this is the rough part. Jimmy, good to see you. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm assuming you got to watch my video about being kicked in the nuts then, right? They're gonna hurt more than others. Hello, Brother Jimmy. Don't open your trap, close the gnats. Yes, I know. I got to keep my mouth shut so I don't eat gnats. Hey, Jimmy. You ready, Lily? Hello. How are you guys? Oh, thank you. Say thank you. Come on, you can speak. All right, you ready to go? All right. Woo-hoo. And Lily even likes to go fast. That's the cool thing. I'm gonna put you here, let you look at the park while I load Lily back into the truck, okay? Hold on. I'll come and get you. I'll make it easy. Ready? good? Yeah? All right. Yes. Hey, Jimmy, did you get my email response? Did you get my email response, Jimmy? And I hope that was helpful. I'm gonna mount you guys right here for a minute, okay? I'll let you look out that way. Oh. I gotta get the, yeah, this place is literally 5 minutes from my house. Maybe 6 minutes. You did get it? Okay, good. Here, and while we're here, I'll show you what I have to do with this mobility scooter. What some of the problems are. One, I've told you the seat is so low, but the seat does come off. But I need about another 6 inches of a pole to lift the seat up. But to get the weight down, you got to take that off. And then you got to take the battery out. So this is the battery, right? You got to take that out. This is, so that's heavy, right? Remove the little basket. And this is the hard part. That's why I get to buy like that Baja scooter from Pride. It's gonna weigh a whole lot more. So with that, I would buy a trailer hitch that would go on the back of this truck or Lorelei's car that we could strap that one into. But the travel ones, this is considered a semi-travel one. And then you can put this down, and there's a lever back here that locks the wheels. It keeps them from moving. So, and here if you want, I'll show you. Good for you, rather for you the dog, good for the dog, or yeah. So here's the scooter. So see, here's the problem. This shaft, I gotta get I'm trying to get an extender shaft. I've asked a welder to make it for me, but I haven't heard from him. So now this part will come off, so you can break it down even further. This locks the wheels in place where the battery goes. But you can tell how small the tires are and how low to the ground it is. If you could see under this thing, it's all tore up because, well, I beat the crap out of it. So, and that's the Scoot baby stroller. So that's kind of the stroller, or the, what do we call this? The mobility scooter that I work with is what it is. Show you some more what it looks like. Sorry. That's what it is, looks like. So these are okay. This is a cheap Chinese knockoff. Now we paid $1,000 for this in the Philippines. See? In America, this runs about $450 at Walmart. But in Asia, these are very expensive. But a good mobility scooter like the Baja that goes outdoors will run you $3,000. A really good travel scooter will run you $2,500. A good one, a really good one, top of the line. And that's kind of what I'm after, to be honest, is the top of the line stuff since we travel. But you can get no-name brands in America now, generic brands. Hi, Lily. All right, hold on. I'll get you squared away. I know you want to say hi. All right, move over. So, you can get, like at Walmart.com, scooters quite a bit cheaper. And I don't think there's a problem with them, to be honest. Here, I'm going to put you here for a minute while I get Lily some water. So just hang loose. All right. Want some water? Ooh. Oh, you're turning. Okay, okay. Yeah, I like that water. So, it's what I tell people about these mobility scooters. You really got to figure out what you're going to do and what you're going to do a lot. And that's kind of where it sucks for me, because we travel, like on the cruise ships and planes, quite a bit. So we got to have one that's designed to collapse down, fits in an overhead. The lithium-ion battery is a very important issue with flights. And then since we go outdoors so much, like the parks and zoos and malls and everywhere else we go, having something like the Baja Pride, which is designed for that, it would be awesome. You good? All right. Enough? Okay. So Lily's had enough to drink. What did you do? What did we do with that? Did we lose it? Oh, we got a little water bowl here for Lily that we keep. So we have a water device that we keep in each one of our cars for the dogs. That's what we do. Put that water there. All right. So here's what I need to do. I got to drive, so we're going to sign off here unless I can figure out where to put you. Let me see. Hang on. Maybe I can put you over here while I drive. All right, we're gonna sign off. I may come back live and do another live later tonight, but let me get off of here so we can head home, get Lily there. So we appreciate everybody. Once again, thank you all. Take care, and we'll see you a little bit later.